Hey guys, today I would like to share a testimony with you about how I got cut off in Queensland by floodwaters and God rescued me just in time. That was back in 2012 when I was traveling through Australia as a backpacker, and I was staying with a friend of mine just outside Nimbin in the rainforest. And it had been raining for many days, and the creek was um, turned into a raging stream, and basically we could not leave the place. We could not cross the floodwaters, and so we were stuck there, which would have been fine, except that I had a flight from Brisbane Airport just in a few days' time. Now, I was really praying that I was still going to be able to catch my flight. The rain had stopped, but we were still not able to cross the floodwaters. And so my friend called the neighbor who had a four-wheel drive, and the neighbor was going to try to get through the floodwaters the next day and take me and another girl to Nimbin. The next day was a Tuesday, and my flight was going on Wednesday. So we were really praying and hoping that I would be able to get across. Thankfully, the next day, um, we got through, and the neighbor dropped me off in Nimbin, and the school bus took me all the way to Murwillumbah. But I got stuck again there because there was no public transport because of the flooding. I was there all by myself, and yeah, no transport. But I somehow had the thought to go across the road to the tourist information and just ask there if they knew some way of getting to Brisbane. So I went into the tourist information and told them my problem, and they said that there was a lady visiting from Tweed Heads that had just come, and yeah, and she would be going back there the same day. The lady had come in her own car, and she was happy to take me when I told her about my situation, and she had actually been at a funeral, and one of her family members had died, and she was with her family just sorting out all the belongings, and she had just needed to get away for a while, just for a few hours, and she had come all the way to Murwillumbah to the tourist information, and I just happened to be there at the exact same time as she was, and so yeah, so God arranged that so I could get to Tweed Heads, and from there it was no problem taking a bus to Brisbane, and so thankfully the next day I had no trouble catching my plane. So I hope to encourage you guys with this story, because if you are ever stuck in a situation and you can't see a way out, just pray to God, and He can open up a way where there seems to be no way. God is the way maker, because we were all once cut off from Him because of our sins that separated us from God, and He sent His Son, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, to come to the earth to cleanse us from our sins and to die on our behalf to make a way back to Him. You can read all about Him in the full Gospels of the New Testament. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time, and God bless.